Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
I'm back.
What have you done?
Going shopping. It tires me too much.
Why don't you go shopping online?
Can I?
Why not? Let me recommend a website.
Okay. What does it sell?
It sells almost everything you can see in the department.
That's great. Well, speak of the devil.
What do you mean?
I was just thinking about you the other day.
You were?
How was your date recently?
Not too bad. It is seemingly too hard for me to find a place for our date.
I guess so. Going to watch a movie and having dinner at a restaurant are usual.
She said she wanted to go Dutch in dating.
Yes. Now many girls want to be independent, so it is a little popular, especially among white collars.
But I am still traditional, so I felt weird when she paid for herself.
Forget about it.
Are you satisfied with your girlfriend?
It will be a long story. We have many differences. For example, she usually puts all her clothes into washing machine. That is the sort of thing I cannot bear. What are you doing?
I'm just trying to complete today's crossword puzzle. Whenever I get the time, I like to do the crossword puzzles in the paper.
You really like brains that make you think, don't you?
I guess you could say that. What kind of games do you like?
I guess the games I like the most are the ones that I'm good at.
Doesn't everyone? Which games are those?
Well, I like to play darts. Whenever I go to a bar, I usually play for a few hours.
Did you play a lot of games when you were little?
My parents used to love to play checkers and dominoes. We used to have family tournaments every weekend.
Do you still like playing those games?
Not at all. I never really did, to be honest. What about you? Did your family used to play games together?
Everyone in my family really enjoys playing card games.
Some of my friends play cards on the internet. Have you ever tried that?
No, I prefer to play with people I know.
How about mahjong?
It's a popular game with some people, but I've never played it.
I thought everyone in your country were experts at mahjong.
I hate to disappoint you, but unlike what most people think, we aren't all exactly the same.
Is everything ready for Billy's birthday party?
Yes, I've finished making the birthday cake and I've put all the things on the table. Did you find the party hats?
Yes, I did. I've put one on the table for each child. I put up the big, happy birthday, sign too.
Thanks. Do you think we have enough for the kids to eat and drink?
I'm sure of that. There's enough food here to feed an army.
That birthday cake looks wonderful, but you haven't put any candles on it yet.
Thanks for reminding me. I've prepared some party games for the children too.
I've brought a tape with lots of children's songs on it.
Hopefully, that will keep everyone happy. They got a divorce at last.
It's inevitable. Their love was built on the sand, and this is why their marriage has landed on the rocks.
You said it. Love but on the sand will soon be on the rocks.
That give us a good lesson.
What are you and Corey doing for Valentine's Day this Friday?
Probably nothing.
You have to do something romantic.
Romantic? I can't remember what that word means.
Well, you have 3 kids, so you knew what it meant once upon a time.
Ha, ha, those days are long gone.
Which countries have you been to?
I've been to most of the countries in Europe, several countries in Asia, China, Japan, Korea, and Thailand, and to the United States and Canada.
I thought you had been to Australia too.
No, but I'm planning on visiting Australia and New Zealand soon. I've heard that they are beautiful countries. Which is the most beautiful country you've been to?
I think I'd say Norway. It has many picturesque fjords, waterfalls, and mountains.
Isn't it really cold there?
Well, the north of Norway is almost always cold, but further south it can be fairly warm in summer. It's a wet country, so there's snow almost everywhere in winter.
I've been to other Scandinavian countries, but not to Norway. Perhaps I should go and do some winter sports there.
Hey, Mike, can I ask you something?
Sure, what's up?
I'm going to gamble on the World Cup tonight. Who do you think will win?
Good question. I have to think about it.
My husband is betting on France.
France? Is he crazy?
What do you mean?
Well, how can I put this? France is a terrible team.
Hi, what's up?
Nothing much. What's new with you?
Not too much. I've been pretty busy.
Me too. Seems like all I do is eat and sleep.
Gotta go. Call me tonight.
Okay. Check you later.
Mr. Wilson, here's a present for you.
Oh, you are so nice. What a lovely scarf.
I hope you will like it.
Of course, I like it very much. Thank you. Have you heard about Michael's new home? It's in one of the poshest areas in this area.
Is he living in the new housing estate in Killington?
No, he's living in an old house in Wharton.
Do you mean the one near the health center on Old Slate Road?
That's the one.
His house must be worth millions. That is one of the most beautiful areas in Oxford. The surrounding area is really peaceful, and getting into the city center from there is very convenient. How can he afford that place?
He didn't buy it. His grandfather died recently and left him loads of money.
Did he know that his grandfather was so wealthy?
No one in the family expected to get a dime from him. It was quite a surprise.
What a lucky man.
He still has a complaint though.
What's that?
He wanted to live right on a bus line, but he doesn't. So, if he wants to take a bus anywhere, he has to walk 1/4 mile to get to a bus stop.
The poor thing. It must be difficult being him.
You can say that again. How come you're still up? Shouldn't you be asleep by now?
I've been having a hard time sleeping lately.
As far as I know, insomnia is usually caused by stress. Are you stressed at all?
Well, I'm really worried about my grades. I didn't think this course would be so stressful.
You're a good student. I'm sure you can do well. What you need to do is to relax.
You're probably right. I just wish it were that simple. How can I stop feeling so anxious all the time?
Taking a yoga class or learning some relaxation techniques can help you cope with your stress.
I don't really have time to learn anything new. I need to spend my time studying.
You need to take some breaks throughout the day. Studying all day isn't very usually effective.
You're right. I usually end up staring at my computer or checking my email instead of doing my work for class.
Besides, it's not difficult to learn yoga. In fact, I can teach you a move that's supposed to help you fall asleep. You just have to sit down like this, bend over and breathe in deeply.
That's fantastic. I'm going to go try that out in my room now. Good night.
Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.